Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entri. I, Deepmani Bhardwaj, welcome you all again, and today we'll be discussing about the new policy that was discussed in a budget of 2021-22 by Srimati Sitaraman. So what did she say? She told something about vehicle scrappage policy. Now what is it all about? And apart from that, what all are its key points? We'll be discussing each and everything regarding that. Fine. So let's start with our topic. So vehicle scrappage policy. So this policy was discussed in our union budget that was recently discussed, and here Srimati Sitaraman told us that there is going to be a new policy for all the vehicles. For example, if I talk about the private vehicles, those private vehicles which you purchased 20 years ago, or they have crossed the age of 20 years for them, and for the commercial vehicles, if its age has crossed 15 years, then there is something new for you all. Now what is that? Let's have a look on this. So there's a policy which will look to phase out your older, inefficient and polluting vehicles, and in turn promote the use of environment friendly vehicles. Now what is this? See, we know that our environment is being degraded day by day, and you know the main cause of that is the polluting sources, and from those polluting sources the vehicles play a significant role. Apart from vehicles, there are factories also who are just polluting the environment. So government has just made a policy for scrapping out all the vehicles which are all the inefficient vehicles. Apart from that, all those vehicles which just create pollution. So they just want to get rid of those vehicles and they want to promote environment friendly vehicles. So you must be aware of the new engines that are coming, isn't it? A few years back there was a thing that we were told these particular vehicles will not be used, new vehicles are coming with these particular engines. So all those things are what? They are just saving our environment. Fine. So this scheme is going to apply on the private vehicles of above age of 20 years and for all the commercial vehicles for age above 15 years. Now let me tell you one thing important from this, that this is going to be a voluntary policy. That is, I'll tell you detailing about this later on, but please try to understand it's not like the government is saying you have to just do this today itself. So this is not like this. It is a voluntary phase. Now how you can voluntarily follow it or not, we'll be discussing regarding that also. So this policy will look to phase out the older, inefficient and polluting vehicles which I've already told you. So this scheme is applying for the vehicles of above 20 years, that is the normal vehicles which you all are using, and apart from those if we talk about the commercial vehicles, then for all the commercial vehicles whose age would be above 15 years. Now what I was telling you that I am going to tell you about the voluntary vehicle scrapping policy. So this voluntary vehicle scrapping policy will phase out old and unfit vehicles which we have already discussed. Now this is going to save our environment. Fine. Now how all this is going to happen? See, vehicles will undergo fitness test in automated fitness centers after 20 years in case of personal vehicles, and for the commercial vehicles it will be of 15 years. So the details of the schemes will be separately shared by the ministry. And which ministry will be it? It will be the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Fine. So they are going to tell you all the details in upcoming days. Now Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has stated that the policy is likely to be brought into the effect from 1st of April this year itself. That is from the upcoming month. That is, see, February is already going on. So there's only a single month in between, that is March. After March, this policy is going to be implemented. Fine. Now, so according to a report, if we talk about what this policy is going to affect or how this policy is going to affect your life, that we are going to discuss. So for us common people, According to a report, the cost of getting a fitness certificate for such commercial vehicle will go up to 62 times. So now, directly or indirectly, your pocket is going to be is going to just empty from it. Now, how this is going to happen, I have already told you. Its fitness certificate is going to cost 62 times extra. Fine. On the other hand, the fee for renewal of registration of private vehicles will also increase up to 8 times. Now this 8 times and 62 times is not a less amount, it's a very huge amount. Fine. So in the next couple of weeks, the Transport Ministry is expected to notify the new vehicle scrapping policy. So everyone is waiting for the Ministry of Road Transport. Now what they are going to tell us, what all things are going to change, we have to just keep our eye on that. But whatever we know, we can discuss on that. So as per the motor vehicle law, renewal of fitness certificate is mandatory annually once it is more than 8 years old. Fine. Next, according to Times of India, the resources said that the fitness certificate fee for the commercial vehicle that are more than 15 years of age would increase from rupees 200 to approximately 7,500 rupees. Now seriously, this is a very big amount, and nearly 12,500 for the trucks. So this amount, you can just differentiate what is the difference between rupees 200 and 7,500. It's not a less amount. Fine. Apart from that, in case of 15-year plus private vehicles, the registration charge would go up for two-wheelers from current rupees 300 to 1,000. So for all the motorbike users, have a look at it. From 300, its charge is going to raise up to 1,000, and it would increase from rupees 600 to 5,000 for cars. So this is seriously going to affect your pocket again. Now if we talk about the main important highlights, what is going to happen now? So the first and important point is that the scheme will apply to 20 years old private vehicles and 15 years old commercial vehicles. First thing is that. Second thing is that we are still waiting for the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways that what all details are they bringing. So the details of the scheme will be outlined by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. As soon as they give us report, we'll let you know what is it exactly. Fine. Apart from that, the main and important thing is that it is likely to be a voluntary scheme. Fine. So it totally depends upon you. But if we look at the positive aspects, then the government is trying to work with the eco-friendly manner, or they just don't want to deplete the environment. That's why they are quite focusing on the new types of vehicles with better engines, which will cause least pollution as possible. Fine. But if we talk about the demerits, then the main demerit is that it is going to cost you, it will just take money from your pocket, and a huge amount is to be given. Fine. So this was all about this new scrappage policy. In case you have any doubt, comment section is available for you. Please do like this video, comment on it, share it as much as possible, and yes, do not forget to subscribe our channel. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.